Tuesday was a rough day for incumbents in two East Alabama communities.
Rainfall is headed to East Alabama. We'll have a wet forecast for a change coming up.
A standout player hits a huge career milestone, and one football team tries to bounce back with the absence of their head coach. EAN Local News starts right now.
This segment of EAN Mobile News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Carl Brady. Voters went to the polls Tuesday for runoff elections for several municipal offices, and in most cases, they chose challengers over incumbents. In Anniston, Ward 2 Council member Dimitri D.D. Roberts lost to Erica Tolson by 16 percentage points. In the election for an at-large member of the city school board, veteran educator Donald Gilley received 75% of the vote to incumbent Robert Houston's 25%. Ranburne Mayor Rodney Brown lost his office to challenger Trevor Cribbs by a vote of 36% to 64%. And in Piedmont, Brittany Williams received 56% of the vote for Council District 1 to defeat Robert Dunbar, who got 44%. An Etowah County man is scheduled to be executed on September 25th for the 1997 murder of 33-year-old Margaret Parrish Berry. Prosecutors say Margaret Berry was shot in the back of the head during a robbery at Harold Chevron in Attala, killed so that no witnesses would remain. Her son, Will Berry, was just 11 at the time. Now, nearly 3 decades later, he is asking Governor Kay Ivey to halt the execution of Geoffrey Todd, saying he doesn't want more lives lost. On Tuesday, Berry joined death penalty opponents outside the state capitol in Montgomery, delivering a petition to the governor's office. In a letter earlier this month, though, Governor Ivey responded that while she respects his beliefs, Alabama law requires the death penalty in what she called the most egregious cases of murder, and she says it's her duty to enforce that law. Calhoun County will receive almost $500,000 in state funds to improve its 911 service. Officials with Calhoun County 911 say they have been awarded a grant of nearly $500,000 from the Alabama 911 Board. According to the local agency, the funds are coming right on time to replace and upgrade the emergency call processing systems at both the primary and secondary public safety answering points. The state agency also announced this week that the 911 system in Cleburne County will be getting nearly $150,000. Randolph County will receive just more than $200,000, and Clay County has been awarded $37,000. When we return, new rules are being considered for some off-campus housing.
Are you game day ready? WM Grocery has everything you need to fire up the grill. Hot dogs, brats, sausage, ribs, juicy steaks, fresh ground beef, and chicken. Plus, all the grill accessories you need to make your tailgate a success. Wherever you're tailgating, stop by and see us in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and Piedmont. WM Grocery, where game day begins.
Hi, I'm Mary Beth from CARES Direct Primary Care. Do you want convenient 24/7 access to health care? We are available in person, by text, phone, and video visit. Sooner or later, we all get sick. A quick trip to an ER or urgent care can quickly add up to more than the cost of 1 year's membership of Direct Primary Care. If you have a high deductible, you can quickly burn through that before your insurance activates. Join CARES DPC today.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit us at any one of our 5 locations in Oxford, Roanoke, Talladega, Jacksonville, and Lincoln.
Amendments to the Jacksonville building codes that regulate sorority and fraternity houses will be considered next month by the City Council. A public hearing on the changes brought no comments from citizens this week, and the amendments could be voted on when the council meets on October 13th. The council is considering a change in its zoning ordinance that regulates the locations of fraternity and sorority housing in residential districts. A dedication ceremony will be held next week to recognize Flagg Mountain's observation tower in Coosa County as the terminus of the Pinhoti Trail. The Alabama Trails Foundation and the Alabama Forestry Commission will hold the event at 10 a.m. on October 2nd at Flagg Mountain near Weogufka. Flagg Mountain, the southernmost Appalachian peak in Alabama at 1,156 feet, holds a special place in the state's natural and cultural history. The Civilian Conservation Corps built the stone tower in the 1930s, and it served as a fire lookout for decades. A recent restoration turned the tower to its original status as a distinctive landmark, allowing visitors to climb to the top for panoramic views of the surrounding landscape. The tower will now serve as the beginning of Alabama's longest footpath, the Pinhoti Trail. The dedication is open to the public and will feature remarks from state officials, project partners, and local community leaders. When we come back, a local marching band will be getting some national attention.
This spring and summer, get it done right with Oxford Lumber, your hometown partner for projects big or small. From refreshing your garden to upgrading your outdoor space, we've got everything you need. Check out our full garden center and gear up on our Stihl showroom, chainsaws, blowers, trimmers, and more. Ready to grill? We've got Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone to fire up the fun. Since 1985, Oxford Lumber has been built on tradition and focused on you. Visit us today at any of our 5 locations: Oxford, Roanoke, Talladega, Jacksonville, and Lincoln. Oxford Lumber, where you're treated like family.
Summer is heating up, and so are the savings at Buster Miles Kia. Right now, get sizzling deals on the hottest 2025 models. Up to $3,500 off the Kia Sportage. Up to $3,700 off the bold Kia Telluride. Up to $4,500 off the versatile 2025 Kia Sorento. No dealer addendums and no surprise add-ons. And you get the best price the first time, every time. Plus, a lifetime powertrain warranty on all new vehicles when you finance with us. Don't miss the hot summer savings at Buster Miles Kia, Highway 21 in Anniston. This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Metal Buildings. Custom metal buildings built right here in Anniston.
Everything's coming up roses for the Marching Southerners from Jacksonville State University. The band has been invited to perform in the 138th Rose Parade in Pasadena on January 1st of 27. The announcement came in the form of a video message from Rose Parade President Terry Madigan, who said parade organizers were impressed by the Southerners' musicality, esprit de corps, and technical expertise. Many bands apply, he said, but only a handful are selected each year. The Rose Parade is viewed by more than 78 million people worldwide and draws more than 700,000 spectators along its route. In 2025, the Southerners are marching 484 members with a travel party of 527 that includes directors, support staff, and technical staff. Band director Ken Bodiford says marching in the Rose Parade is a once-in-a-generation opportunity for the group. In addition to the Rose Parade, the Southerners will spend about 6 days in Southern California, including appearances at Bandfest, community service opportunities, and other performances. The trip will also mark a milestone for the Southerners, since 2027 marks the band's 70th anniversary season. Well, John Holder is standing by in the Pool Doctor Weather Center, and he's got a look at your forecast.
Well, the weather is turning wet across East Alabama, Carl. We are going to have a forecast that I think most folks are going to like. Wetter weather and cooler weather in store. We'll have the complete 7-day forecast next.
Big dreams deserve a strong foundation. Whether you're starting a business, building a backyard shop, or just need more space, Waldrop Metal Buildings is ready to help. Every project is built to fit your vision, your style, and your budget. Let's bring that dream to life. Call Waldrop today.
Fall is here, and Miller Outdoor Living and Decor in Sachs is celebrating with 25% off all fall decorations. From pumpkins and wreaths to cozy accents, you'll find everything to refresh your home or office for the season. Every purchase comes with free gift wrapping, making your fall shopping even easier. And while you're there, step outside and explore our outdoor collection, including one-of-a-kind concrete statuary and stunning mozzarella fountains that will make your space truly stand out. Come see us today on Highway 431 in Sachs. Make every season come to life with Miller Outdoor Living and Decor.
EAN News would like to thank all our commercial sponsors. Go check out our sponsors' links in the description below. This segment of EAN Local Weather is brought to you by Pool Doctor Custom Pools in Jacksonville. Personal, professional, quality.
Here's the EAN weather cam on Quintard Avenue in Anniston today, and a lot of clouds out there, and this is going to lead to rainfall. We wound up with a mostly cloudy sky this afternoon. Before that, we had plenty of sunshine, and here in the Pool Doctor Weather Center today, really warm temperatures. 92 for the high today, almost 10 degrees above the average after a morning low this morning of 67. Again, several degrees above the average for this time of year. I'm going to make a bold prediction. This may be our last day of 90s until next year, till next spring. We will see, but right now we don't have any more 90s in the forecast. We're getting late into the month of September, so we may be done with 90-degree temperatures. What we do have coming our way is some rainfall tonight. There's rain on the radar. We're going to have rain throughout the night tonight. Scattered showers overnight. Nothing particularly heavy tonight, but just a scattered shower just about any time. Look at that rain chance. The highest it's been in almost 3 weeks at 60%. It's going to be very warm tonight with a low only at 70 degrees. We'll be in the 70s all night long. Coming up tomorrow, for the most part, I think we will be talking about a rainy day in the forecast. 9 a.m. tomorrow, 72 degrees with some scattered rain showers, more passing showers by lunchtime. We remain in the 70s at 76 degrees, and it's going to be much cooler tomorrow as opposed to 92. The high tomorrow only going to be about 80 degrees. 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, more passing showers, maybe even a couple of thunderstorms as you're getting out of work and school tomorrow afternoon. Here's the 7-day forecast for all of East Alabama. You'll see a few more scattered showers in the forecast for Friday, a 40% chance of a shower. That should not be a big deal for high school football. Then on Saturday, just a 20% chance of a pop-up shower. Highs remain in the low 80s. Then we're going to squeeze out a couple of dry days. For the most part, temperature forecast is going to be 80s and 60s. We're going to be looking at low 80s through the weekend. Then we're back in the mid 80s by the early part of next week. But we go dry again. Beginning on Sunday through most of next week, we're dry with highs in the 80s, lows in the 60s. Maybe a chance in a week or so that we're going to see some cooler air coming back into East Alabama with highs back in the 70s. We'll watch that very closely to see. There is a chance with all this shower and thunderstorm activity that during the day tomorrow, particularly tomorrow afternoon, we could see actually a couple of strong storms. We do have a level 1 risk, a very slight risk that we're going to see maybe a strong storm or two. The big deal with this would be damaging winds up to about 60 miles per hour. That's going to be the threat probably late tomorrow morning into mid-afternoon tomorrow. Again, that does not include all of the area. For tomorrow, it's going to be Anniston southward, but again, a big portion of Calhoun County, maybe half the county, Cleburne County will be in this severe weather risk. Again, not a big deal with this, but there is a risk we could see a strong storm or two, particularly coming up tomorrow afternoon. I'll be back here tomorrow morning, bright and early at 6 a.m. with your Thursday weather at a glance. It promises, of course, to be wet. We'll detail that for you tomorrow. And then we'll be back here tomorrow night with EAN Local News. We'll detail the important weekend forecast for all of East Alabama. That's coming up tomorrow night. All right, Amelia Baker is standing by. She's got sports after the break.
At Pool Doctor Custom Pools in Jacksonville, we believe a great pool is where the best memories are made. Family cookouts, sunny afternoons, kids laughing and splashing, it all starts with a pool that's clean, clear, and ready for fun. That's where we come in. From trusted Pentair products to the cutting-edge BeatBot cleaners, plus top quality chemicals and fun accessories, we've got everything you need to keep your pool perfect. Visit Pool Doctor today, where pool care meets family care.
This segment of EAN Local Sports is brought to you by Judd Edwards State Farm Insurance Agent. Insure what counts.
The Donahoe Falcons volleyball team picked up 2 more wins at home, sweeping Randolph County and Gadsden City. The Falcons controlled both matches, winning in straight sets. Donahoe's offense and serving made the difference throughout the night. Several players stepped up to contribute in the match. Kate Willimon led the charge with 12 kills, 5 aces, and 7 digs, while Ava Michaels matched her with 12 kills of her own, along with 7 aces, 6 digs, and a block. Alana Maldonado Masonette added to the effort with 2 kills, 1 assist, 7 aces, 4 digs, and a block. And Taylor Worley also powered through with 12 kills for the Falcons. On defense, Bentley Palman anchored the back row with 13 digs, 2 assists, and 2 aces. Harper Draper chipped in with 2 digs, and Gracelyn Plunkett contributed with 1 assist, 1 ace, and 1 dig. Rounding out the performance, Cyan Duncan recorded 3 kills, while Maddie Shute closed the night with 1 kill, 1 ace, and 2 digs. Also a standout player, Callie Taylor was strong on the attack and at the net, recording 4 kills, 36 assists, 7 aces, and 1 dig, setting a career milestone with her achieving 2,500 career assists. Head coach Anna Taylor, also mother of Callie Taylor, talks about how rewarding it is for her as a player and not only for making such a remarkable achievement for a mother to watch, but also as a coach to see as well.
So we are so excited for Callie Taylor. She's a senior this year. She's been a 3-year varsity starter setter, and she hit her 2,500th career assist tonight. And so that means that she's been the player behind the scenes for 3 years that are getting our ball to our players so that they can make stuff happen. It's one of those things that when you start out in the 10th grade, you don't really think about accomplishing a goal like that. But game by game by game, those things creep up. And I'm just proud of her for what she's done behind the scenes, to work hard, to be a teammate. And that was rewarded tonight by her getting that last assist on the 3rd kill of the first set to a fellow senior, Kate Willimon. So she also hit 500 career kills this year. So we've had some very rewarding moments for this group of seniors. And Callie is my daughter, and I'm very proud of her as a coach and a mom. But these other girls they're just like my girls too, so I'm just proud of them all right now.
Callie Taylor just loves the sport so much that she didn't even realize she hit such a huge milestone.
I honestly had no clue. I love the sport so much, and honestly, I'm just so grateful for every set that I'm able to have and give, I'm super grateful for the people who have given me like that stat, my passers for giving me a good pass, my hitters for giving me that kill, giving me that opportunity. I'm super grateful for all the people who have given me, like my coach, my players, everybody. I'm so grateful to have that opportunity to play and be able to play the position that I'm in.
Congratulations to Callie Taylor for hitting this huge milestone. Donahoe leaves the night with 2 sweeps at home, continuing to strengthen their record as the season moves forward. From the volleyball court, now we turn to football across the area. The Weaver Bearcats are 1-3 to start the season, and this week they will face off Winterboro. The Bearcats are working to find consistency on both sides of the ball, but they will also face this challenge without their head coach. Ken Kofer has been placed on administrative leave, and the team will be led by assistant coach Michael Sperling, serving as the interim head coach as they prepare for this matchup. For Weaver, this game is another test in the middle of region play. The Bearcats are hoping to improve execution and limit mistakes, while also showing growth from the younger players on the roster. The absence of Coach Kofer is a major storyline, but the players are continuing to practice and stay focused on competing against Winterboro. Weaver looks to regroup and move forward this week as they work to turn their season around. That's all for sports. Stay tuned. Carl will be back with news after the break.
In every small town, it's the people, the places, and the connections that make life special. Protecting what matters most takes care. At Judd Edwards State Farm, we bring that care to every home and family, helping you feel confident about the future. Judd Edwards State Farm, small town heart, big city care.
Thank you for watching East Alabama Now Local News. We appreciate all of your support. Please like and subscribe to see more local news for your area. We'll see you back here Thursday for your news on your schedule.